Central City Air gives you solutions to your air conditioning and heating needs, but designing and installing a quality custom-made system doesn't happen overnight.
Most companies put a system in 3 or 4 hours. We take 3 or 4 days because we put it in every piece individually. We don't throw it in, and we hang all our furnaces. We do a lot of things that other companies don't do.
We at Central City Air use our own hourly paid employees. We do not subcontract. These guys have been working with us and know how to do a quality job installation. Along with the best possible equipment available, we use the best possible materials to provide the customer with the best, most efficient, most aggressive humidity control system available in Houston today.
Oh my goodness. It's very tight back there.
Yes.
Now, what are the code requirements in the city of Houston for clearances here?
While that's going on, these consultants get busy on the next step, a critical one, building the report, writing a system design and installation proposal that offers you, the customer, various options and recommendations.
They end up doing that during the day, visiting customers, making their calls. And so they usually take the time at night to sit down and engineer the proposal in the evening. So it is a full-time job, full-time, 24-hour job.
The next step, further review. Here they're going over plans involving new construction in River Oaks.
People don't often realize how much time it takes to coordinate a job with this many zones in an area that you've got all the skilled trades involved, electrical, plumbing, air conditioning, carpentry, painting, sheetrocking. We have to stay out of everybody's way or we wind up stumbling over each other.
After that, the proposal gets one more review.
The system design consultant and myself and David will go through one at least 4 or 5 times and change it up to make sure that every part is covered in that proposal for the homeowner.
After the proposal gets the green light by you and Central City Air,
Make sure that he gets the furnace up in the attic okay. On Davies.
it's time for the installation crews to get ready to head out.
I got 6 jobs going on, but I have 2 crews on one job because it's huge. So I got all 8 crews are working.
Before the trucks roll, every detail is worked out. Every piece of equipment is accounted for. Each crew member goes over the job order. One crew is headed to that unique installation in River Oaks, a Central City Air custom-designed hybrid duct system.
We need to make sure that we've got the ductwork ran in such a manner that we're not going to be touching and creating any kind of sweating once the sheetrock and insulation is put in.
The installation is complicated by new and old construction and various zoning areas in the home.
And it's very critical, number one, that the system gets sized correctly because we're dealing with old structure that has some of the old requirements and new structure that has to deal with some of the new code requirements as far as insulation and energy efficiency.
When the installation is completed, the ductwork will look something like this. Meanwhile, in West University, crews are working on a retrofit for a system that isn't currently up to the city building codes.
Put it in correctly, it should fit right where it is, and it's not going to be relocated, it's just going to stay where it is.
It's going to stay where it is.
With the city inspector's approval allowing the units to stay where they were originally installed, crews proceed with the job, covering the floor with mats and the attic with decking, where the old system was pulled out and the new one is being installed.
The process of upgrading the ventilation system in my house is time consuming, but I think it's time well worth it. With Central City Air, they came in, they gave me a proposal specialized to my house. I knew I wasn't getting something cookie cutter.
No cookie cutter here. For a home like this, it may take some companies 2 days to put in a system. But for Central City Air, with its attention to detail and working with the city, it took 2.5 weeks to complete the installation.
I knew that I was going to get a quality job, and I knew I was going to get a guarantee with it, and that meant a lot to me.
At Central City Air, bringing a quality custom air conditioning and heating system to your home is no accident. It is a carefully planned and executed process that takes time and commitment.
So the customer in the end winds up with a complete system installed the way they expected it to be installed with no surprises.
At Central City Air, we're not just interested in doing an installation for you. Our integrity is based on your comfort. Cool, crisp air is Central City Air.